Effective June 2012, most finished goods coming to Uganda for direct consumption are subject to inspection and tasting based on standards here known as the pre-export verification of conformity to standards and approved specifications.
It just means that goods are being checked before they are exported from the country of origin. So that's why it's not pre-import. We Ugandans are the importers, but we are pre-export, as in it's checked for conformity to Uganda standards before it leaves the country of origin.
Countries could choose to develop their own capacity to inspect and approve or destroy goods that do not conform. But Uganda has opted to externalize these services.
We want to make sure that the products that come to this country, which are covered by compulsory standards, meet the requirements in those standards before they are shipped. What we're doing now is trying to make sure that that inspection is done in the country of origin. It has been a very big challenge for us here in Uganda to do that inspection, making sure that every container that comes to this country is inspected. It's practically not possible. So now we are saying, let us do this in the country of origin, where these things were made, where the technology is, where the testing capacity for most of these products is anyway.
Products like finished and semi-finished goods used in the manufacturing process are considered raw materials and are exempt. The list for inspection has 11 categories.
We've got toys, we've got electrical and electronic products, we've got automotive products and their inputs, we've got chemical products, mechanical materials and gas appliances, textile, leathers and plastics, and rubber material as well, all in one category. We've got furniture, both wooden and metallic. We have paper and stationery. We have protective safety equipment. We have food and food products. And we have used products, including used motor vehicles.
A key point of contention always around the PVOC program has been the fees which the statutory instrument clearly outlines.
Now, as far as consumables are concerned, the general consumables, we have a minimum fee of $220 and a maximum fee of $2,375. Okay? This is a percentage FOB of the consignment, not a container, a consignment. So if your consignment is 3 containers, then it is a percentage of those. Okay, so that means the minimum fee that anyone will pay is $220, and that applies for containers or consignments rather that cost between $2,000 and about $47,000. All those would spend $220 for the inspection. Okay, when you cross the $50,000 mark, that's when now you start paying more than $220. But you will never exceed $2,375.
For used cars, the fees range between $125 and $180, depending on the country of origin. There has, however, been complaints that used car importers incur higher fees.
In actual fact, the inspection itself, the price does not change. It doesn't. It is now the cost to the person who is bringing those vehicles here. Because number one, they found out that it's going to cost them money to transport the vehicle to where it needs to be inspected. So what did our service providers do? They brought the inspection to the port, and there are 5 other centers within Japan. So we've tried to handle the issue of transporting so that it's really minimal. It cannot exceed $100 if you're going to transport these things. And besides, if they're at the port, you have to go to the port to remove the vehicle. So it is actually on the way to where you're going. So that one was dealt with in that way. The other reason why the price was apparently going up was because the inspection would confirm that the product does not meet the standard. And therefore, they are required to do repairs before that inspection can apply. So that would definitely take the cost again, which for us is a very good thing. Because if the inspection has found a problem, it is better you deal with it when you are still there than bring it all the way here.